No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm fine.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Extract Hub. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 8 YouTubers with hilarious news interviews. We got everyone from Jake Paul to Casey Neistat, so stay tuned to see if your favorite YouTuber is on this list. But real quick, I just want to let you guys know that we pinned an Amazon gift card to the top of the comments. All you guys got to do is make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn notifications on. That we have a really good shot at being one of the first people to the video to get that Amazon gift card. That is all you guys got to do. And let's see if we can hit 24 likes on this video.
24.
I know it is a pretty crazy like goal, but I believe in you guys. Smash that freaking like button. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. 8 YouTubers with hilarious news interviews. Pewdiepie. Pewdiepie is the face of YouTube, and with that, he has been interviewed numerous times on both news stations and late night shows. I mean, who could forget the awkward handshake with Conan that still haunts Pewdiepie to this day?
That was awful.
But Pewdiepie has also made an appearance on ABC Nightline where he sat down with Katie Couric to play The Legend of the Brofist.
Let's go to level 1.
Let's do level 1. I can tell
really?
you're anxious to play.
Yay! What did I just win?
A duck!
A duck!
Yes!
Oh, you want me to go downstairs?
Watch out for the barrels. Watch out for the barrels. Why are you swearing? You can't do that.
Sorry. We're gonna have to plate this out. Shoot.
Yeah! Okay.
Where am I going?
Go right, go right.
Wait.
Go right.
Ah!
Yes.
Jump.
You're doing amazing. Jump. No, you gotta tap it.
Oh.
It's okay, you killed my dog, no big deal.
After a few minutes, I realized why so many viewers keep coming back for more.
Jump. This is to calm down a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
You have a whole group of followers that call themselves the Bro Army.
The bros, yes.
Casey Neistat. So Casey Neistat might have the funniest news segment on this list. Basically, Casey was being interviewed after making a video on how easy it is to steal a bike in New York. But towards the end of this interview, he decides to troll the reporter. She was not having it at all, and it ends up becoming something just hilarious.
You act extremely suspicious. People just walk by. Nobody tries to stop you or ask you what you're doing.
Overtly so. We went over the top with the suspicion, using the loudest instruments we could use.
In fact, in this clip, a police van goes by, and what does the cop say to you?
The cop tells me I can't film down there. So apparently you can't film at the World Trade Center, but you can steal bicycles with a hammer.
Could it be that people thought you were making a movie and therefore didn't think there was a real crime
I was a good 60 feet away from it at any given time, so no.
Turn it on.
Yeah, what Van's doing now is he's just cutting right through. You have to be very careful of these. Oh.
Cut it out! Stop that!
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm fine.
Stop!
I was just kidding.
No,
it's okay.
No,
it was just, I was just kidding.
Stop.
Oh, no, we were just kidding.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
We were
just ketchup.
trying to do a serious thing here, and this is not funny. Do not be, that's ketchup. Do not be upset. There are children watching. That was not funny. That's totally uncool.
Oh, we were just doing a ruse.
And this is not planned.
No,
It's
we
not
were
planned
just-
by me.
We were just doing
And
a
I don't
ruse.
appreciate that on our show and our air. Do not be upset. That was a ruse,
Oh, this
and
is
we
just
did not
tomato
agree to
ketchup.
that. We'll be right back after this. That was not cool.
Vitaly ZDTV. Vitaly is no stranger to the news, with his crazy pranks. Vitaly finds himself on the news more than any other YouTuber. But in this clip, Vitaly actually decided to put himself on the news by crashing the live news broadcast.
To a special election, no one wants to see the taxpayer foot that bill, so they're going to try to come up with some alternative. And one final note, Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez wants some guarantees from the National Football League. You guys lay live outside my stadium. Rosh Lowe, 7 News.
Our thanks to Rosh. Apologize for the interruption.
The dummies.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul has been all over the news the last few weeks, so I'm sure this one is no surprise to you guys. Whether you're laughing with Jake Paul or, maybe laughing at Jake Paul, this news interview is a pretty funny one.
We arrived. Look who came out to greet us.
Jake, Channel 5.
Are we live?
Hablamos español también.
Oh, está bien. Te amo mucho. Jake, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't crawl up there.
Why?
Okay. I just wouldn't do that. A lot of the neighbors are complaining. They're very upset.
No, why?
They say that you've created a living hell out here. That it's like a circus.
Yeah, it is.
All the fans.
I mean, but
the
people like
stunts,
going to
the-
circuses, right?
What do you say to the neighbors, though, that are upset? Then they're really upset.
No, I
Can't
honestly,
beat them, join them.
no, I'm honestly, yeah, it's terrible. It's a bad situation. No, I feel bad for them, for sure.
There's nothing we can do, though. The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there, Dab.
I have one question for you.
Yeah?
What are those? I guess he didn't like my shoes, but I don't think they're so bad.
Logan Paul. Logan Paul has actually been in the news a couple of times. He was on TMZ a couple of weeks ago doing an interview about Jake Paul, but Logan was also in the news another time, and I'm not sure exactly why he was in the news for this clip, but he is talking about getting his dog Kong.
I need that in my life. Oh, what's he doing with that? Yo, this is so cute. Guys, I'm literally in love with this animal.
And because Paul lives in the magical world of YouTube, where people just get things and no one knows where their money comes from, he gets the
FaZe Adapt. FaZe Adapt appeared on the news during his come up with FaZe when he was just 18 years old. He actually had an entire news segment dedicated to him, with people interested as to, how he's able to make a living off of making videos, especially at such a young age. And throughout this interview, they showed a few funny clips from some of his videos.
Like any professional athlete, Alex worked to hone his skill, gaming, almost obsessively.
Anytime I could play it, I would play it.
The first recruiting call came from FaZe Clan. Alex joined the elite team of Call of Duty gamers his junior year.
That helped me get even a bigger following. January, I had like 500K. February, 600K. March, I had 800K. April, I had 900K. June, I hit 1 million. Every month, I was gaining over 100,000 subscribers.
Since graduating, he splits his time living in his parents' basement in North Phoenix and living rent-free in the 6-bedroom house in Long Island, complete with a car and maid service.
It still amazes me to this day.
How long is this going to last? We're still trying to talk him into going to school.
Alex convinced his parents college can wait as he rides this wave as long as it lasts.
You just got pranked.
Nicole Kreitz, 3TV.
Stampylonghead. Stampylonghead is another YouTuber that had an entire segment around him because people were just interested on how this whole YouTube thing works and how he built an audience. It's a pretty standard interview for the most part, but if you're a fan of Stampy, there is a clip at the end where he plays some Minecraft with the reporters, and it's pretty funny.
Are you surprised at how popular you've become?
Of course, especially as it was never a business plan of mine. I did it as a hobby for years without any thought whatsoever of doing it as a job. It was only when it started to become popular where I saw there was an opportunity here.
Can you just explain the bare bones, the essentials of what's happening here? Because a lot of people know Minecraft, the game.
Yeah.
So what do you do that means people want to watch you doing it?
I guess I just make everything just a bit bigger and brighter than it normally is. I come up with stories within the game. I give people lots of ideas for things that they can play with their friends, and I just talk about the things that the children are interested in.
So you are the voice of the game. So when we're talking about the YouTube, for us now, give us kind of live.
Okay, it's going to be hard to milk and try.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, and I'm going to go and try and get some good loot. We're playing a round of Hunger Games, and all this is we need to try and be the last person alive. So I'm going to try and jump over these blocks, and I remember failing a few times here. So I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to see if I can jump across and onto the purple one. Can I make it? Yeah, there we go. The yellow one, here we go, and up. Right, let's see if I can get all the way to the end. I don't think I can normally do this. I'm normally really bad at parkour. Oh, no, I've fallen in. Again.
So many of our viewers are going to be so pleased. We had Sarah Crook email us and say her children have never shown much interest in breakfast. You will.
FaZe Rug. FaZe Rug is yet another YouTuber that had an entire segment based around him and his brother Broadus and their success on YouTube. And the reporter was so shocked by their success, the cars and the stuff that they had, it ended up being a pretty funny moment.
Okay, we've got two brothers here, millions of YouTube followers that watch your day-to-day life, the videos that you guys post and will upload and post, and it's paying off, right? So internet sensations, let me introduce you. This is Brian and Brandon Awadis. Okay, brothers, two different YouTube channels, but you guys have millions of followers and it's paying off. When you say it's paying off, what exactly do you mean?
It's basically turned into like a full-time job, but I don't see it as a job. I see it as a hobby because I've been liking to make videos for a long time, and that I grew a fan base off of it. It's awesome, and now we get paid from it.
It's wherever you go, you get recognized, which is pretty crazy because obviously growing up, it's kind of everyone's dream. So you go out, and then for me, it helped me reach my goals. I'm closer to the Phoenix Suns team. I love the Phoenix Suns.
Wow. So, well, we're outside here for a reason. Do you see these cars? And we can call them toys, right? Big boy toys. Are these your cars?
Yes.
How old are you?
20.
Stop it. How old are you?
21.
That's not even fair. Okay, that's not fair. And so you guys purchase these cars obviously with, the goods that you're making off of your YouTube channels, right? Tell me then, What exactly are these videos? What consists of these videos? What are you doing?
It's different types of videos every day. Like sometimes we'll do pranks, vlogs, which is like recording your daily life.
Okay.
Nasty challenges.
Yeah, challenge videos.
We don't like to do them, but whatever people want, if like maybe eating raw eggs, jumping into blah blah, whatever people want to see, we do it.
We'll play basketball, and like the loser does something.
So how do you get paid then? How does that work?
It's a variety of a bunch of random things. We can't exactly tell you. There's the ad revenue, there's just minutes watched, partnerships. Yeah, it's a bunch of different things that go into it.
And did any of you think that it would get to be this big?
Not at all.
Not at all. Well, who started it first?
Brian started it first.
It started out actually with video games, and then I started recording my video games, and then that turned into like vlogging and stuff like that.
Wow. And where do you guys plan on taking? Where do you plan on taking this venture?
I plan on...
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if your favorite YouTuber was on this list, and if we should do more videos like this. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It's been Extracto. We will catch you guys later. Peace out.